Hello, this is Christian with Outdoor Game Cameras, and today I'm doing an unboxing and quick setup with this new 2020 STILLCAM Fusion. This is a cellular trail camera. We got 26 megapixels max, 4 IR emitters, 80-foot range. This is a Verizon model. They do have an AT&T or global model, 30-day free unlimited, powered by STILLCAM Command. And then you got a cellular SIMP field. Here's more specs about this camera. So you can control and monitor multiple cameras through the STILLCAM Command app or your mobile device or through the website. Command app dashboard displays signal strength, battery SD card levels, as well as recent upload numbers. Share images by email, social media, or text messages. Mobile device, Notifications smartwatch compatible. Advanced photo tracker plots activity by day, week, month, or year. Includes weather data. Location plotting. Operate using Google Maps shown on multiple camera locations. Advanced management allows for complete control of all cameras and cellular settings. STILLCAM Command app, quick scan or setup, delivers hassle-free camera setup. These pictures display how easy it is to set your camera up. So you got your QR code, here's your settings, here's your photos that get uploaded to the app, and then this is just breaking it down, uploads, camera locations. This is photo tracker, camera setup, and then cellular settings. So it's pretty easy to set this camera up. And later in this review, I'll show you how that works. So let's talk more about this camera. This camera is able to do 26 MP pictures, or you're able to do 16 MP or 8 MP or 4 MP. Reflex trigger, 0.8 seconds. Matrix advanced blur reduction. And then you got retina low light sensitivity. 16.9 wide image ratio. Operates on 8 AA batteries not included. Security mode, rewrite SD card memory. Burst mode, 1 to 6 images per triggering. 3 second to 59 second. 1 minute to 59 recovery timeout. Time, date, moon phase, name, stamp. Geotag, GPS tagging. SD card slot up to 32 gig. External power jack for solar power pack or 12-volt battery box, sold separately. And then you can download the app with Apple Store or Google Play. So far this camera looks great, so let's go ahead and unbox this camera. What comes in the box is your camera, and then you got your antenna, and then you got your instructions, and then you got your strap. On the side is a latch you pull up, and this whole thing opens up. Right here is your universal 1¼ inch 20-inch thread, and then this is your 12-volt power supply. On the top here is where your tray batteries are. Put your batteries in here. This right here is your IMEI number. This is your ICC ID number. I'll talk more about that here in a little bit, how to set your camera up. And then on the side is where your SD card goes right here. This right here is your battery light. This is your network. This is your account. This is your sync button. This is your on and off switch. This right here displays, like, you want to make sure your connection's at green, everything's at green. And then it displays if it's low batteries, then you need to change the batteries out. And then weak signal, you need to make sure your signal is strong. And then make sure your account is active. Let's go ahead and latch this over. This is where your antenna goes right here. On the front, we have your PIR sensor, we have your camera. This is your 4 IR illuminators. You have your sensor light. This is your test mode light. This is where your antenna goes right here. On the side, right here is where you can actually put your security cable through, and that's not included. And this is where you put your strap through. Here's the back, here's the side, here's the top, here's the bottom. So far this camera looks great, so let's go ahead and get this camera set up. Here's a couple things before you set your camera up. You'll need your camera, you'll need your antenna, you'll need 8 alkaline or lithium batteries. I'm using the alkaline Rayvac High Energy alkaline batteries. And then this right here is your SD card. This is by Syndez. This is a 32 gig. They recommend it's a class 10. And then you'll need your phone or tablet. You're going to download the app too. So let's go ahead and get the camera set up. So after you download the app and sign in, go up on the top on the app and there's like a little icon. And then right there it says add camera, push I add camera. And then this is where you need to scan your IMEI number and then your ICC ID number. So let me show you how that works. All you need to do is scan this with your phone, and this is your IMEI number and your ICC ID number. And go ahead and do that, and then after that it's going to say a little window on the app. It's going to say activate, and you push activate. After you scan your camera, you need to pick a plan. So let's go to account, and then let's go down to still cam, and then we can go to change. And these are the plans. I think the plans are pretty reasonable on the price and then how many pictures you get. And then you can do it annually too, or it's every month it comes out of your account, the actual payment. So it's a little bit cheaper, but I do it monthly because in January to like April I'll turn it off because that's the time I don't use my camera. So it's pretty nice. Then after you're done there, make sure you push save, and then just make sure you save it. And then after that, the next step is to turn on your camera. So let's go ahead and do that. The next step is to put your batteries in. So go ahead and put your batteries in. Make sure you hear a click. There you go. And then put your SD card in. Make sure you hear a click. There you go. And then let's go ahead and put our antenna on. So make sure it's snug but not over tight. You don't want to hurt it. There you go. The next step is to turn on your camera. So go ahead and turn on your camera. And then this is your battery light. This will flash green. Once it goes to solid green, then you know you're good on your batteries. So let's go ahead and wait for it to go to solid green. All right, there you go. It's at solid green. The next light is your signal, and then your active data plan. So let's make sure that is green, and let's just wait for it. All right, there you go. You got your data plan is active. And then the third light is your account. And it looks like it's active too. You just want to make sure those are all green. After the 3 green lights are on and they turn off, that means your camera is ready. There you go. All right, so our camera is ready. So let's go ahead and talk more about the app and how you can set your camera up through the app, through your phone or your mobile device. After you open the app, on the top left, you'll have new uploads. It looks like I have 3 uploads. And then this is your battery life. This is your external power. This is your signal on your camera. And this is your SD card. That's your memory. You have uploads. You have camera map. You have photo tracker. And then you have camera setup, and then cellular settings. So we're gonna go to camera setup. On the top here you have custom, you have QSET 1, QSET 2. Those are pre-settings that they have on this app for your camera, and they're pretty similar. They're not too different, but we'll go to custom. So you have mountain zone. I live in the mountain zone time, so I'll just leave it on there. And then you have time format. You can change that to 12-hour or 24 hours. Just make sure you push save. So we have operation mode, and then this camera can only take photos. So let's say PIR photo, and then you want to push save on that. And then you can change the PIR delay, and you can change that to minutes or seconds. Here's minutes, here's seconds. I'm at every 30 seconds. So I want to make sure if I make any changes, I'm going to go down to like 5 seconds. And then push save. And then you got camera name. You can change the name of this camera. So if you just push that, it'll pop up and you can put the name in it and then push done. And then after that, you're good there. And then you got photo resolution. You can change this to, you got options of 4MP, 8MP, 16 or 26. I'm gonna leave it on 26. Make sure you push save. And then after that, you have photo burst. And this is how fast it takes pictures. So it'll just take one photo or 2 or 3. I'm gonna do 3 because sometimes the animals come by really fast, and I wanna make sure I can get the best picture and what the actual animal is. Here in Colorado, the elk come really fast, or sometimes moose do too, and deer. So it's always nice to make sure you get the best photo. So we got reduce blur, and this is important, especially if you're in an area where there's a lot of animals traveling back and forth. So let's go to, you have standard or advanced. I'm gonna leave it on advanced. So push save. And then you got right here, you got temperature. It all depends where you live. I live in the United States, so I'll leave it on Fahrenheit. You can leave it on Celsius if you like to, depending on where you live. Push save. And then this is DVR mode. What that means is it rewrites over the actual pictures after your SD card fills up. I'm gonna leave it on off because I wanna make sure I save those pictures. Operating hours, you can have it on always on, or you can schedule it too. And then this is the information bar that tells the time, date, temperature. That's important to have. And then you can erase the card, and that erases everything on the app. Now it will save it on the SD card on your camera, so that's always nice to have. Now let's go ahead and talk more about the settings with the Cellular setup. The next setting is Cellular settings. So go down to Cellular settings. And then right here we have a transient files, make sure that's on. Upload resolution, upload frequency. This will affect your battery life if it's on instant. But I like to make sure it's on instant and get the pictures fast. Now this controls like how fast you get your pictures after it takes it. So instant group, you got Allery, twice per day or 1 per day. I'm gonna leave it on instant. Make sure you push save, so I'll save it. And then you can do upload time too if you like. Upload time is, you can change this from AM or PM. And then this is my IMEI number. This is ICC ID number. This is my last synced. And then this is my camera software. So far this camera looks great. I'm excited to use this more in the mountains. So you got uploads here. You can push that there, and then you can actually change this to 1 picture if you like, so it's bigger, or you can go back to 4. That's pretty cool. And then we have camera map and then photo tracker. I'll talk more about those in the next review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Subscribe and like to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching.
Hey, it's a party over here. Bring your people to the other side. Take them back roads. You might want to bring your other ride. Big chrome wheels, custom paint.